your weekend like you're attacking a full court press. Your weekend always needs the extra work. Make sure you work down the middle, the wing, and the baseline. You want to be familiar with all angles of approach. If you can train on a full court, set up your objects at varying distances so that you have to change speeds and therefore change between the power, control, and speed dribbles. Mix your straight line moves with your change of direction moves. If you have a lot of chairs or cones, set them up randomly. You'll get a sense of why you need to put combinations of dribbles and moves back to back. This is how it occurs in a game, randomly, instinctively, and instantaneously. Have you ever heard your coach say, don't just work on beating one defender, beat two, because good teams will always have a help defender. Well, multiple chairs means you're beating multiple defenders. But let's extend this idea of overtraining by using two balls as you attack the chairs. Let one ball go when you're ready to shoot. But don't waste two balls with just one shot. Pick up the other ball and attack with it as well. To play Rooster, mark off a small inbounds area and give each player a ball. The goal is simply to keep your dribble alive while trying to knock away your opponent's ball. Rooster will help two important aspects of your dribbling. First, because you're constantly protecting the ball while your opponent is body to body with you, you're going to improve your power dribble. And second, you have to focus on your opponent and his ball when you play Rooster, so dribbling will become second nature to you. You can also play an advanced version of Rooster by putting an extra t-shirt in the back of your shorts with the end hanging out about a foot. You win the game by either pulling out the opponent's t-shirt or by knocking away his ball. Unlike in the simpler version of Rooster, you can't turn your back on your opponent or he'll take your shirt. So to keep from having your ball knocked away, you either have to use constant moves to keep your defender off balance or protect the ball with your forearms or legs. Train with a partner to improve your dribbling, conditioning, and defense by playing full court one-on-one. Start on the baseline and try to beat your partner up the floor. Here's where it differs from regular one-on-one. Once you start to beat him and get by him, go to a power dribble and let him catch up. As soon as he recovers, try to beat him again. If he steals or deflects the ball, you get it back and resume advancing the ball from that point. In this manner, you get a lot of training out of just one trip down the floor. Once you've reached the baseline, power dribble back and look for a chance to attack. Your partner will know that when you begin to back up, the live game of one-on-one has begun. When there's a score or a rebound, it's time for you and your partner to switch roles and head back down the court. When you encounter a trap, rather than trying to beat both defenders, pick one defender and beat him. Now, which defender should you beat? Well, you can pick the one that lunges at you and gets into a bad position, or you can pick the slower one, or you can pick the one that's trying to defend the largest open area. But don't beat two. Choose one defender and focus on beating him. It's never a good idea to try to split a trap. It's better to attack just one defender. But there are times when your momentum won't allow you to stop and power back. Or you just cross the half line and backing up would be a violation. What do? Well, consider going between your legs from behind. By doing this, both of your legs will protect the ball as you split the defenders. When some defenders get beat, they wrap around you and deflect the ball. In fact, some players intentionally let themselves get beat, and they use that wrap around to steal the ball. To avoid this, simply cross over as soon as you beat a defender. His wraparound will result in a foul, not a steal. When you get the ball, you should pivot and square your body to the goal so that you can read the floor and decide exactly what you want to do. Shoot, pass, or dribble. But many players catch the ball and they use their dribble to square themselves to the goal. That's wasting your dribble. In fact, in the time it takes you to bounce the ball just one time, you may miss an open teammate or a chance at an open shot. Don't overuse any fancy dribble. Don't let the defender see the moves in your arsenal until you're using them to beat him. Too many players use fancy moves when all that's needed is a simple control, power, or speed dribble. I've never heard a coach complain about a player who uses a safe dribble to get the job done. Save your best moves for when you need them. We mentioned in Chapter 4 how risky the spin move is. You're turning your back on the whole court and your defender. In fact, there are some defenders who are so quick that they force you to spin and then pick your pocket. The safety spin emphasizes changing hands and direction safely first and getting past your opponent second. Use a power dribble stance to protect the ball. Keep the defender on your bump while you quickly change hands with a low dribble. At the same time, snap your head to the other side and reestablish your power stance for protection. Whenever you bring the ball across the half-court line, try to avoid the outer thirds. That's where most traps occur. Enter the half-court in the middle third. You can go to either side, you have more options, you'll avoid traps. Let's say you've got to bring the ball up the court against a quick, aggressive defender. Well, rather than trying to execute move after move after move and increasing your chances of turning the ball over, a simple but effective way to get the ball up the court is to go weak, then strong. Start out by going to your weak hand with just one or two dribbles. The quick defender will immediately cut you off, but as soon as he does, make just one good change of direction move and you'll have the ball in your strong hand with a huge chunk of open court that you can use to speed by him. Whenever you beat a defender, regardless of the move you used, you don't want him to be able to sprint back and recover. So once you've got a half step on your man, start leaning in on him and cut him off so he can't recover. You know, it's electrifying to watch a great ball handler, someone who dribbles the ball as if it's an extension of their own hand. And it's even more exciting if you are that player, with the crowd anticipating the next move you're going to make. But your goal should be to use your moves to get an advantage on the defense and to ultimately help your team win. And that's what this video is about, building great handles and using them to win games. Good luck with better ball handling.